A new case taken over by Detective John. A boy is found dead in room. The police says
it is suicide case.
But the detective doesn't agree and starts the investigation. The bedroom was clean and tidy, like there was no struggle and no injury. But Detective John found an empty bottle of pills under his pillow. Police confirms it was suicide. But the detective investigates further and looks for more evidence. He finds 2 pills under the bed, which were big in size. Then he declares it is not a suicide but a murder. Do you know how? Because there was no glass or water bottle found in the room. The tablets were so big in size that they couldn't be taken without water. So someone has poisoned the boy, but is trying to pass it off as suicide. One day, Laura went to the market to get some fruits and vegetables. When she went inside the market, she saw a very beautiful vase. She bought it. When she kept it in the hall, she told her children not to touch. It is an expensive piece. Next day morning, Laura was not feeling well. She told her husband, "Today I will not be able to cook." And she went into her room to take rest. And while going, she told her children to be careful with the vase. It was raining too. When she came down in the evening, she saw that the vase was broken. And she asked who had broken the vase. She had 3 children. Nick was 11 years old, and Mac was 16 years. Lisa age was 18 years old. Nick told I was playing football with my friends. Max said he was playing with his video games. Lisa told I was sleeping in the other room. Can you say who is telling lies and who broke the vase? Let us see the answer. Nick told he was playing football, but it was raining out. So the vase was broken by Nick and he was telling lies. There were 3 different famous boutique shops. All were female dressmakers and they had competition with each other. One day, Pink Taylor got an idea to increase sales. She gave some discounts to attract more customers. Seeing this, other startup also came up with another deal. One day, a rich lady named Sushi came to that place. She wanted to make her dress. Sushi went to both the tailors to check which one does perfect dressmaking. The first tailor had an old design and she saw the stitches weren't good. Second tailor had something nice, and she says I will come tomorrow. Can you say which tailor Sushi will choose and give her dress for stitching? Let us see the answer. When she went into the second shop, she saw a dress was hanging with nice work on it and stitching was also perfect. So Sushi had told I will come tomorrow. She chose a second tailor shop. Paul's family was on vacation. They hired a guide to visit the places. When they reached the airport, the guide didn't turn up to pick them. Paul tried to call him, but they managed to reach the hotel. The next morning, they all left for the sightseeing. They saw colorful flowers in the tulip garden. On the way, they saw a small river. Paul's family has to cross that river. They saw a boat. Paul's father, David, told boat would carry only 120 kg. Paul was 50 kg. His father was 75 kg, and his mother Mary was 60 kg, and his small sister Marcia was 45 kg. Can you say how they would have crossed the river? Let us see the answer. First, Marcia and Paul sat in the boat and crossed the river. His sister Marcia got down. Then Paul came back and took his mother and crossed the river. Paul and his mother got down. And then Marcia came back and took his father and they crossed the river. Like this, all crossed the river. Oliver was working in a forest department. He got a call that the forest was on fire. So he came to the forest, but he didn't find any fire. Oliver told that someone had pranked him, and he was about to leave. Suddenly, he heard a noise from a lady. He tried to search her and then followed the voice and reached the pit. Oliver went near, and he saw an old lady. Wife and husband were inside the pit. The pit was deep. Oliver went and took a long rope, and he went down into the pit. He also saw there was a big spider and Scorpio. The wife hurt her leg and was bleeding, but she has tied the wound with the cloth. Can you say who will Oliver save first? Old lady, wife who had got hurt, or husband? Let us see the answer. If you see a spider and Scorpio will harm you when you will harm them. It was dangerous for the old lady as she was old enough and would not be able to bear the situation there and could also die.